Hi there everyone, I'm Funk and welcome back to another video where I play Demo Man and talk about sad things. Starting to notice a recurring theme with my videos. If I'm ever worried or I have to talk about like YouTube or something, I play Demo Man. So if I ever make a Demo Man video, I'm probably clinically depressed. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. If you're wondering why I'm like kind of getting a little inactive again on my channel, you'll notice that for a while there I was doing like at least one video every 3 days, which is what originally my plan was for the nearby future, to try and follow that schedule. I eventually went into college because I'm 18 and kind of slowed down a bit because I was worried about stuff and blah blah blah. Anyways, now I'm back to about like one a week, and I want to get it up there, but I also don't want to churn out content so often it just gets sterile. Because for a while there I was worried that my videos were getting a little too generic and like it doesn't have that charm that I could bring. What charm? I'm the least charming person I know. But back on topic. I'm getting a little inactive right now because I'm going through an existential crisis, which I feel like I should go ahead and say so that I can watch this video back later and be like, were you serious? Dude, stop being a baby and like man up. It's harder than you think though. So for recent history, I've just had this gut-wrenching feeling that my Steam friends are fading away from me. I don't have any friends in college. I've been in college for 2 months and I already feel like I don't belong there. Just because I'm, half the things I either already know or it just feels like high school where I'm being lectured and taking notes. And I was never good at dealing with that. I could deal with it. I could get good grades if I wanted, and I did. Senior year. Okay, talk about high school for a sec. So I was basically a CD student, just because I did not try at all. In senior year I was like, I might as well actually start putting effort into this. So I started getting like all A's, and my parents were like, are you serious? Did you seriously just like fail 75% of high school just because you didn't feel like doing anything? And that's how I am. If I'm passionate about something, I'll keep doing it. But if I'm not, it's really hard to push myself to do it. Which is kind of what's going on to my next point about the existential crisis. Kind of makes it hard to make videos because you're so just sad about everything. I want to get an apartment, but I don't have any money. I don't have any friends. What am I gonna do tomorrow? Okay, I finished my class. Should I make a video? I could, but I just want to play competitive. Go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and restart the whole cycle. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a list of videos that I want to make, and I'm gonna get around to finishing the list because I'm always thinking about YouTube and like what I'm gonna do next. But again, it's all connected to my motivation. If I'm super motivated, I can get tons of stuff done. I can carry my Sixes team, which has yet to happen, but it'll happen eventually. But I feel like if I can sort of manage to figure out where my groove is, I can get back into it. But right now I feel like I owe it to people to say I'm still here. My last video was a week ago, so it's not outstandingly long. But I'm probably going to slow down my upload rate a little bit for a while. And I kind of want to go ahead and say that. If you're wondering how come I don't upload often, I don't want to upload so often that you're like, oh, another Funk video, whatever. I don't feel like watching it. I don't want people to feel like that. I don't want people to watch like 4 minutes and just be like, I'm gonna go watch a Star video because he reminds me of him, but I would rather watch Star. I'm gonna try and start breaking away from that. I don't want to be that guy who reminds you of someone else. I want to be that guy who reminds you of himself. Another unwritten rule that I tried to follow for my channel is not mention other people's names too much, just because I find it really cringy if people do that kind of thing or like compare themselves. But I feel like for only doing it this one time, I'm getting a free pass to do it, and none of you can like groan and moan about me saying it. Also, I also understand my channel's grown a lot in the last couple weeks, and making a video only about me isn't really going to make sense because they don't know me that well. In which case I apologize. I'm not usually this depressed. I know I sound so upset right now. I'm not happy, but I really am kind of just figuring out what I'm doing with my life, and I don't want to let it affect the channel by making worse things like I'm gonna go jump in a video game, gonna jump on a pub, play it, talk over footage. I don't want to do that. Wait, that's what I'm doing right now? Shit. But I will be keeping myself in check, making sure I don't get too lazy with my upload. This is a bad example. It's a very lazy upload. Sorry about that. But yeah, just trying to chime in so you know what I'm doing, which is working on stuff. And gonna have to find an apartment soon. That's gonna be great. Basically lots of things going on. I also have a Twitch and a Twitter, but if you actually cared about that, you'd go look it up yourself, so don't worry too much about it. I'm gonna go move along, probably get drunk tonight, cry myself to sleep. You have a great day.